Hey guys and girls, Irish Taylor here, and welcome back to FTB Infinity. So, today's episode, plan is to try and get my ME system sorted, and then once we've got that sorted, we're going to move right on into... What the hell is this? We're going to move right on into... there we go. We're going to move right on into doing some Britannia, as I want to have a portable crafting station with me, as I keep having to go upstairs, downstairs. I probably should have brought one down for this episode, but it didn't really occur to me. So I've been collecting materials. Everything's ready here. I made some inventory cables because we're going to use Steve's factory manager. So if I do this and go Steve, we'll go factory manager instead. Factory manager. There we go. Right. So you've got Steve's factory manager, and we have the inventory manager and the inventory cable. So I've made the cables. It's very simple. It's just weighted pressure plates, iron, glass, and redstone. And now we're going to make the inventory manager. So we're going to take everything out of here that we need, which is that, and I think that's it. Oh, and some stone, which I had out here. We're going to get a crafting table. I'm actually going to knock one of these crafting tables out upstairs and bring it down, because I don't want to keep doing this every 5 minutes. We're going to borrow you. As you can hear, probably, hopefully, I've got a pulverizer here, which is making the silicone, which is one of the items that you need for the inscribers. So we're going to go back down again. I always do that. I always jump down one floor too many. Too few. Right, so we'll put that there for now. So we're going to make our inventory manager. Click. That's that. And this is going to go right here up at the top. So that'll be my whole power system, and we're going to work our way through all of this and try not to panic, I guess, because, you know, it's a lot of stuff to get through, and my, is it complicated. Right, so first of all, we're going to make our inscribers. So for these, we're going to need inscriber. We're going to make 9 of these, so we're going to need that. We're going to need a bit more iron. Didn't think that one through. We're going to need some pure fluid crystal, which I've got. And we're going to need iron. So that's the only other thing we need. Oh, I've got iron there, it's fine. Right, so we're going to do that. We're going to shift click. And we're going to make 9. And these are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And hopefully these should all charge. He says. We should have power going in. Yep, I'm pretty sure they're all powered. We'll find out in a bit once we start. That's a prayer and a half. Right, so to start off with, we're going to need to put these up. So you come out here, over here. So we're going to use a diamond chest and an iron chest. We're going to have the diamond chest as where they feed to, and the iron chest. Change that now so you can't open those. So we're going to knock out you. I just knocked out an inventory cable. Typical. Things are too easy to knock out when you knock them out. Right, so we're going to put you back there. We're going to put you. It will make it look neater. Just knock that out. We'll put you there. You there and there. Voila. Looks a little bit... What have I done? I know what I've done. I'm being an idiot. Which is normal for me, so don't worry. Right, the chest is going to go there. So this roof section needs to go back on. And this chest just goes there. Perfect. And this one goes there. So now everything is connected. I'm hoping, like I said, everything should be powered. I'm not 100% sure if that's working. Bit of a prayer. So, right, what we're going to do, now I'm going to go through Steve's factory manager to get all of this to become automated as opposed to me having to be an idiot and go through it all. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a trigger, put that over here. We're going to create an input, and we're going to create an output. No, there we go. They always sort of spawn on top of each other, so it's a bit awkward. Okay, now this is a little bit complicated, so forgive me if I get this wrong a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the input. We're going to go inventories, and we're going to go iron chest. We're then going to go target up, I think. I'm trying to remember how this works specifically. You have to forgive me. This, like I said, it's a little bit complicated, and I'm trying to do this off the top of my head. Go items, and we click blacklist. That should be it done. So that's that one, I'm hoping. Ooh. And no, get rid of that. And now we're going to output. We're going to go inventories. We're going to go highest. I need the highest Y values of these inscribers now. So that's 54, 54, 54. I think. Yeah, the highest Y value is all I need. So we're going to go output, we're going to go inventories, and we're going to select the highest Y values we have, which is 55. So that one, and that one. We're then going to go target. Now we're going to put on the north side. I'm really hoping this works. And we're going to items, we're going to whitelist, and we're going to put in silicon. Now that should be that. We're now going to create a flow control. I think it's a flow control. I say I'm trying to do this off memory, and it's going to be a bit iffy. So I want 2 outputs. I want 5. I want 2, and then I need to create another flow. Like I said, this is a little bit me just sort of going through as I go. And we're going to go for flow, we're going to go for connections, and we're going to go for 5 outputs. Now, this will all make sense, just very slowly, as I'm trying to put it all together, like from memory, and like I say, it's just... Okay, so I just need to connect these once I've started. So you're going to go for you, so you input to you, that's an output, so that's that one done. We go over to here, we go this flow and this flow. Okay, and now create an output. Put you down here for the minute. Inventory, I need to go to... Oh my god, like this is the issue now. Like I say, I'm just trying to work out my memory. Right, so 55 is the top. So we're going to go to 54, and we're going to start with... which one are we going to start with? It's worth knowing. Right, this is 81. Okay, 207, 206, 205. So we're going to go... This one's going to be gold. I'm hoping. Like I say, it's just so complicated. So I need the far left Z1, which is 207. 55 is the top one, so I need 54, 207, that one. And now your target is going to be north. And your item is going to be... I said gold. I said gold. I said gold, didn't I? Yeah. Gold. So that's that one. Oh, excuse me guys, I'm kind of having a bit of a cough a minute. Right, so that's that one. And then we're going to put in another 2 of these for diamond. So output, inventories. We went, the last one was 54207, so I need 54206. 54206, where is it? That one. And target north, item, whitelist, and we're going to go for diamond in the middle. And that's that one. And then we're going to make another output, and we're going to put you down here. I'm just going to sort of line these up a little bit better. And we're going to make you. Alright, I'm actually going to move you so I can see you. We go inventories, and we need 54205 now. That one. Target north. Oop, can't click on it. I'm an idiot. Whitelist, and we're going to whitelist. What we're going to size? Pure Certis quartz crystal. And that's that one. So that's that one done. So there's my 3 outputs. We're now going to do the bottom inscribers. So that, excuse me. I'm going to connect you to there, you to there, and you to there. You are this one. It's basically everything inputs. The output. Oh, I've got to remember this. Right, I'm going to try the first one. This is the silicon one. So go trigger to you, and input to you. So if I put silicon into there, oh, effort to remember how to work it. It's one of those things. I feel I know what I've not done. I need, and this is very important. Please don't tell me I've lost my golden pouch. This would be annoying. What I need, and I've realised that I haven't got it because I've been an idiot, is the inscribers. Now, I'm gonna have to find my golden bag. I might put it in here when I was storing stuff. Nope. I might have a cry. Might have a bit of a cry. Is that I had all my important stuff in? I had tons of diamond in. Right, so I've put my bag down somewhere and I've lost it. That's fantastic. We're going to have to take a shortcut, as I'm going to have to try and find this bag, as it contains literally all of my inscriber pieces, and if I can't find those, this episode can't go on. The inscribers I found, I just briefly explained, they were all found in meteorites, which I'm pretty sure I've explained in the previous episode, but they're an important item for everything that you do here, and for some reason I've been an idiot and lost them. So I'm going to be right back. These are the inscriber things here. So once I've got that sorted, once I've found them, we'll be back, hopefully to get this finished, as I've been an absolute idiot. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Hey guys, I'm back again. So after a little bit of time, kind of decided that I was going to do this off camera because it just takes too long. It's like working through it and having figured it all out. It was my first time looking at Steve's factory mod, and like a lot of it didn't make sense to me, and I had to try and sort of figure it out, go through their wiki, have a look around, figure it all out, and I figured it out. And I figured I'd show you guys what I've done and just go through each little tab instead of doing it like step by step, because when I was doing it step by step, quite frankly, I was just as clueless, because I was basically just reading notes I'd written down, and then I wasn't getting it right because I wasn't able to concentrate. But basically, I've got it to work now. It's all working order. It just needs putting the triggers on. But before I do that, I'm going to actually show you what I've done. So, start with an input called the iron chest, and I've done the inventory as the iron chest. The target is down, and the items is just blacklist. So that means everything will be used. Then I've got a flow with 2 outputs. My first flow then goes to a 5, which does silicon, which puts the top 3 inscribers you have if you're doing the same setup as me with a 3x3. The top 3, the highest Y value, are the inventories you select. Your target is north or up, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't affect this, either one. For some reason they're both on in mine in the minute. It's been doing it for everything. And then item, you do whitelist and you do silicon. Then you go to, I went for gold, so I then moved on to the inventory of the furthest left inscriber. So that is the Z axis on here. That is the middle Y value, so top is 55, middle is 54 on mine, lowest is 53. So I went to the middle Y value, the furthest left Z value, pick that inscriber. My target is then up and north again. Again, really it should just be north, but for some reason mine selects up at the same time and I'm just not bugging with it now. All you need to do is select north, then go to items and I whitelist gold ingots. I've also called it gold so I know what's going on. Then I did diamond, save. Inventory is the middle Z value and again the middle Y value. Target is up and north, although you can't see that, and items I've whitelisted is diamond. So that's that. And I've also made this look all neat, tidy. There we go. Then I've done quartz, which again, furthest right Z value and middle Y value. Simple as. Target, again, up and north. You only need north. Item, whitelist, pure quartz. Yep. And I've done redstone, which is the inventory target is the bottom 3 inscribers, so the lowest Y value. I've then gone to target. Again, it's north and up. And then items are whitelist, redstone. So that's that. So basically, when this trigger is turned on, what's going to happen is redstone will go into here, here, and here for these ones. Gold will go into there, diamond will go into there, and pure certus will go into there. And these top ones, silicon, will go into all top 3 here. Now, then I've gone on to the other half of my flow, which again is a 5-point flow. Done printed silicon. Inventory, I picked the bottom 3 because printed silicon needs to be in the bottom 3, so it's the lowest Y value again. Target is up this time, not north, it's just up, so I fixed that. Items, I've done whitelist and I've done printed silicon. Then we go on to printed gold. This you need to go inventories. You need to. I picked the furthest left, so again that's the furthest left Z value, lowest inscribers, the bottom inscribers. So hopefully you're following along if you're trying to do this. Your target is down this time, down, not up or north, down. Make sure you activate that. And your item whitelist, your printed chip, but make sure it's the gold one. And then, thank you. Then we move on to the printed diamond. I did the middle inscriber again on the bottom row. So obviously the Y and Z values are as expected. Target is down again, which is important. Whitelist is the printed engineering circuit, which is the diamond one. Then I've done the printed course, which obviously, as you figured out, it's the furthest right inscriber for me, which is 205, and a Y of 53. Target again is down. Items are the pure certis printed calculation circuit. So if you want to find these items when you search in the whitelist, just type in printed and all of the circuits will show up, so you're fine there. So that means that all of these printed silicon will go into here and they'll be at the top. So all the printed silicon goes in. All the redstone's already in there, and then other chips all go into the bottom sections of each one. So this one will be gold, this one will be diamond, and this one will be quartz. And that's as expected. And then the final part is what I've done here. This is a trigger. Basically, what you do is take the inventory of all the inscribers. My target is south, because it takes out the right-hand side, which is the opposite side to where I'm putting all the items in. Takes them all out, and I've done blacklist, which means it just takes everything out. It doesn't care what it is. Then output, you do inventory, you put it back in the iron chest, because I decided I didn't need a 2-chest system, I'm just going to use one. So I took the iron chest. The target is down, although it doesn't really matter with the chest, I don't think. And then items are blacklisted again. So now, when I put this trigger here, and this trigger here, what should happen is the silicon goes in and gets pressed, gold goes in, diamond goes in, and the pure certus goes in, and once they're all pressed, they go down here. So my printed silicon and printed gold are going in with redstone, printed silicon, printed diamond going with redstone, and certis there and there. And then they're being taken all the way back up here, and we're getting our logic circuits, which is exactly what we need. So that's pretty much the basics of having an automated system for making ME circuit chips. I'm hoping you guys have found this useful. To be honest, was a little bit awkward, I think, the way I presented this, but I'm hoping you guys figured it all out and went through it with me. Like I said, it's all it is. It's 9 inscribers. If you follow that sort of that layout I've done, it makes it a little bit easier. But you can put your own layout and how they all fit together, as long as all of the information is like that, and you follow the instructions I gave you as I did this, you should be fine. Like I said, I've just gone through it now, so it all makes sense to you. So obviously, you've got all the stuff you need, what you blacklist, what you whitelist, where you put it. So hopefully that's a bit more simple for you guys. I know I started off doing it step by step, but I figured that was just too much effort. All you need to do is get 9 inscribers, 11 inventory cables, I think is what I've used, which connect them all together. And the bonus with inscribers is they're powered from this bottom one here, but generally these all touch and they all power each other. For some reason they're not saying they have power, but obviously they do because it's working. So something to look into, I suppose. But yeah, it all powers itself. It all works out, and it means I'm getting these printed logic presses, which means when I get there, I can do an ME drive. ME drive, which requires these engineering processors and 64K, and my ME storage cells, which is something else I'm going to try and make, because these are going to be useful, and it's going to mean that I can move away from my box system upstairs and move into just a little processor room, which I'm going to have on the opposite side of here, which I've actually started to clear out. Made some space. So once I get that sorted, you'll actually see how I'm going to have it all together, and then I'm going to figure out how to move everything across, and it's just going to make everything a lot neater upstairs. This will probably end up just being, maybe some items will stay, like my main items that I like to keep. But to be honest, once I've got the ME system, I can have a wireless interface and have it all with me. So to be fair, this might turn into something else eventually. Something a little bit neater, maybe. I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go along, guys. But yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed. It's been a bit I know I made it a bit complicated today, but it's a hard thing to go into, especially when you've never done it before. Hopefully I made it easier for you guys if you're trying to do it. I think what my next plan is to go back into Britannia, and I'm going to try and get a ring of crafting sorted. I don't know if that's what it's called specifically, but I've been updating my Britannia area and my magic area and stuff, so hopefully I can do some Britannia and do some the more interesting Britannia stuff. I also want to try and do some Draconic Evolution, because there is a way to do something, I think it's called an Awakened Draconian Core or something, and you can basically make these weapons, but to a better degree, where they do more damage, they can dig faster, and there is some sort of scepter thingy, this Staff of Power, which takes a sword, a shovel, and a pickaxe and puts it all together. And I kind of want to know how that works, because to me that seems rather interesting. I don't know. It's one of those things I'm going to have to look into, but it's not cheap. It won't be cheap by any standards. And then I also get the Draconic Evolution chest plate, helmet, legs, boots, blah blah blah, which again, something to definitely look into. And then there's this key down here. I don't know what this key does. Maybe have a look sometime. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for today's episode. It's been a bit long. It's taking some time. It's been a bit awkward, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please drop a like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and lets me know you want more content coming out. I think in a couple of days' time there is a new mod pack dropping on FTB. I've been looking into it because it does have some of the mod packs that I really do enjoy playing through, and it comes out in 3 days. And at the minute I'm sort of taking it slow, because personally I've been watching a lot of E3, so you can't blame me for that. It's like a game is kind of heaven, and it lets you know what's sort of coming out soon and what to look at and what to see. So yeah, obviously that's going to be happening soon. So yeah, also I have to finish The Witcher 3, which isn't far off to be fair, but we're getting there slowly. So yeah, obviously this series has taken a bit of a backseat, and I apologise for that. I would like to continue and try and get as much as I can done, but it's such a varied mod pack that there's so much you can do, there's so much you can skip, there's so much you don't have to do. It's all personal choice, really. So if I don't cover anything that you guys want to see, please put it either in the comments on the FTB forums, where I have my long video list dating back from the first videos, where I can talk to you guys, and just ask me to do something that maybe you've not seen before, or something you want to see, or something that no other YouTuber that has shown, or anything in detail. Just talk to me and ask me. That's the whole point of this, is get a dialogue going with me and talk to me about what you guys want, because that's the whole point I do this. I want to try and help people and give them stuff they want to see. So So yeah, just get in contact with me and let me know. So yeah, as I said before earlier on, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.